Okay, see if you guys can be good. You eat your healthy snackers and you be good. See, Ron's got the right idea. Hey, it's Scotty, and I'm with Ron and Nate, and these guys are the piggies of the... All right. Here, you want that one instead of this one? They're both the same. Hey, it's Scotty, and I am here with Ron and with Nate, and they are the men of the week. And so, because it was Nate's birthday, and Ron is still recovering. Ah, that was my finger. Here, there you go. We got the pumpkin healthy snackers, and hopefully they... What's so good about my finger? Oh, come on, not my finger. Hopefully this will keep them tided over and keep them well behaved. So today I wanted to talk about 5 essential guinea pig items for $5, or 5 for $5 or less. So 5 items that cost $5 or less that you absolutely need to have, either in your emergency kit or just in general, things that you're going to use probably some of these items every day. Let's talk about number one. Number one is nail clippers. There are plenty of fancy nail clippers you can get out there, but for a long time I used simple dollar store nail clippers. You can get either people nail clippers or you can get pet nail clippers. I'm sure if you go to the dollar store you will find nail clippers that are right for you, that you can work with. Why are you trying to steal his? You guys, there's plenty. Here. Okay, so nail clippers, number one. Number two, dustpans and a brush. So, of course, if you got piggies, there's going to be poops all over the place. There's a number of uses for dustpans. What? Don't sniff his butt. Come on, get over here. I like to use a dustpan to just scoop up the hay or the dust that might have been flying around. For some reason that stuff always ends up on the floor. And another thing, I used to use a fancy fleece brush or pet hair brush to clean my fleece before it goes in the wash. I switched over to just a simple dollar store dustpan brush because it's durable, it's cheap, and it just, those little rubber prongs on the pet hair brushes, they just always kept falling off because the desert's so dry and hot, they would just get brittle. So I just exclusively use this dollar store dustpan. You know, the dollar store, there's a lot of... there's... Ron's purring like crazy. There's a lot of these items on my list that are from the dollar store, the Dollar Tree, or just because why spend more if you don't need to? And you'll find quickly the dollar store is life. So number 3, this is something that is not at the dollar store, but it's something that I list on my website. I list this in the diet section of my care guide, and that is the Lexit bottle brush. Now I just looked, and it's actually $5.49 right now, so a little bit over, but I've seen it as low as $3. So, but I think it's well worth it. It's got a regular brush for the interior of your water bottle, and it also has in the handle a little brush that you can use to clean the spout. And you know, for $5, you know, over time they do wear out, so I try to replace mine every year or so. You know, it's like a toothbrush. The bristles at a certain point, they start to come out, and it's just so cheap and easy to replace. So you want to do that every so often. But I really like the design. It's the exact right shape. It's not just some random pipe cleaner. It's been designed for guinea pig sized water bottles, and it works really well. So number 3 is the Lexit bottle brush. Now, number 4 are Oxbow Simple Rewards treats. I saw it was like a 3-ounce bag or something for only $3.49, $3.99, and you know, I like the healthy snackers. They are a little bit more expensive, but if you use my link in the description, you can get a 15% off actually everything at Small Pet Select. So it's hay, pellets, these healthy snackers. The piggies love them. And you can't just feed your piggies veggies all the time. They'll get soft poops. They do need veggies, they do need pellets, they do need hay, but you just can't, every time you walk by and they're crying, you can't just feed them more veggies. They will totally get soft poops. What about my finger? I love you, Ron. I love you, Ron. Ron's feeling better. It's going to be a long road, but he is feeling better. Oh, Nate. And I'm just glad that he's still here. And I'm glad that Nate's behaving. We better continue these last 2 items because, or last 1 item. So number 4 is the Oxbow Simple Rewards, or if you want to upgrade your cookie game, you could get the Small Pet Select Healthy Snackers. I believe they are a little bit more, but you know, why not have a bunch of different type of cookies for your piggies and let them decide which ones they like the best. So let me look at my list here. Number 5. Okay, so I couldn't decide whether I wanted it to be this next thing or another thing, but I just settled on antibiotic ointment. You can get simple triple antibiotic ointment like a generic version of Neosporin, again, at any dollar store, and it may be something that you don't need that often, but in an emergency you're going to want to have it. If you have 2 piggies that end up fighting, you know, or you see that, you know, you wake up in the morning and you see one of your piggies has a bite on their lip, or there's a number of reasons why your piggies might end up with a small cut or something like that, or if there's like a little cyst or something that you end up popping. There's a number of reasons why after you clean a wound with some kind of antiseptic, you're going to want to put a little antibiotic ointment on it. So you can get a huge tube that should generally last a long time for 99 cents, and it's just something you want to have in your emergency kit. And so since I couldn't decide, here's a bonus one. So number 6 is, you probably will have guessed, of course, it's a generic version of Head and Shoulders. You sniffing his butt? Pigs are just fungusy. They are prone to ringworm and stuff, and really, at the LA Guinea Pig Rescue, we do recommend that you give your guinea pigs a bath if they are dirty, if they need it. And once every month or every couple of months is good, especially in the warmer months. But in general, because piggies can be prone to fungus, doesn't matter if they live on fleece or if they live on wood shavings or the paper bedding, they can be prone to fungus. Come on, no one wants to see your butts. They don't want to see your butts. Everyone's starting to cry and complain. So, come on, Ron. Come on, I gotta be gentle with you. Come on, face this way, guys. So those are my five items for $5 or less. I was thinking about doing a 10 for 10, or maybe a 10 for less than $1, or if you want my entire, I did a speed run at the beginning of the year at the Dollar Tree just to see what they did have so I could stock up my emergency kit. There's so many items. Okay, guys, there's so many things that you can get at the Dollar Tree, at dollar stores. You can get hydrogen peroxide or rubbing alcohol. There's a number of bandages or medical vet wraps. There's just, the list goes on and on. I even saw Pedialyte, like a generic version of a baby or child's electrolyte mix. If you have pigs that need critical care for a long term, having pureed fruit or applesauce and mixing that in can really help get their appetite going. Not to mention, a lot of dollar stores actually have good food. The 99-cent only store actually has a lot of fresh produce. Check out my emergency kit playlist. So right here at the end, I'll put my right here at the end, I'll put my Dollar Tree speed run, and I'll put my entire emergency kit playlist. So I really hope you'll check those things out. I was a Boy Scout, but it's always good to be prepared. So until next time, thanks for watching. Look at these boys. You got your leg kicked out.